be there for that event. I was so bummed because I was on my way on an airplane.
You guys move around just
But yeah, that was kind of fun. So that one went super viral.
How did you two meet?
You picked up on me in the grocery store.
Okay. So cute.
How much time do we have?
You will have 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. Welcome back, everyone, and again, oh my gosh, what a pleasure this has been. I hope that you all, isn't it?
Went by so fast.
I
It was
know,
so fun.
we're already at the end of our show, but I do have a couple questions. So I believe you're either up or you're getting up, okay, in life. And if you're up, you should feel empowered that is always the time to offer your spiritual strength to help other people. Because we kind of go in different valleys, you know, and so that's one of the things that I kind of wanted to share. And I believe you all agree with that, correct? With that being said, what is your biggest accomplishment? And I'm going to start with you.
Oh, goodness gracious. You know, truly feeling the impact of people feeling Sean and I's love over 20 years of working the community and volunteering here and there and being business people and coaching business people. I mean, truly having impacted people, and you don't even know it until you know something like this happens and you get all that feedback. It was really stunning. There's nothing I did that was I feel more amazed at and honored about and humbled about is than all that feedback about how Sean and I impacted their lives and will continue to.
Beautiful. Jann?
I think anybody that knows me knows that it's my son. He is the one that has lifted me up. I'm going to cry too. Like in my worst times, you know, he'd always say, "Mom, put your feet on the ground and hold your head high." And because of that, that's what I do now. And it's wonderful because he is, I don't know how he got this way, but he's quiet and shy. And he is just now starting to come to my events that I have, and
Isn't that wonderful?
it just warms my heart. But without him, I guarantee you I would not be here. He is the coolest guy God put on this earth.
I love that. Babette.
Thank you. I would say a few years ago when I spoke at a women's event at the Mirage in Vegas, a woman came running up. There were several hundred women that came running up, and here I was thinking, like, okay, do I want to be vulnerable and share some of the things that I had never shared in my life before? And resounding voice before the event was, yes, you're not going to make a new friend, you're going to transform lives and potentially save lives. And anyway, this woman came running up to the front and she said, "Thank you for saving my life." And I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "I went outside, was sitting in my car, the speaker before you, and decided to come back in for one more speaker, and it was you." And she said, "Thank you for sharing things that no one else shared, real life things." And she said, "You saved my life. I was going to commit suicide in my car." I'm like, oh my gosh. So the days that I don't feel like showing up, I show up anyway, because you never know the lives that you can transform and potentially save on a daily basis.
I'm going to start back with Jann. Who is your go-to person and why? You kind of just said Ian, right?
Yeah, for that, you know, and surprisingly, I mean, I've gone to Linda.
Oh.
I mean, she's just, I have a lot of respect for the woman. I absolutely do.
Wow. We have 1 minute left. We're going to have to do another show. That just means, right? I know. I'm telling you. There's so many more things that I wanted to find out. But, of course, we are at the end of our show. And again, Linda McCarthy, thank you so much for being here. Jann Hulling, Gilbert-Teno, all of you out there, please, I want to hear your story. I want you to be a part of our lives. And I want to make sure that you are starting your day in a positive way. I always end my show with a moment of happiness. Start by doing what's necessary, then what's possible, and then suddenly you are doing the impossible. Nobody really knows how much anyone else is hurting. We could be standing next to someone who is completely broken, and we'd never know. So be kind, always, with yourself and others. With that, You've been listening to the Kim Pagano Show, The Brighter Side of Life. If you missed any part of our show, go on and subscribe to my iTunes on the Kim Pagano Show podcast. With that, have a really great, amazing day, and I look forward to talking with you next week.
Thank you.
Great job.
Which means at noon, and I forgot I had that alarm.
Oh,
Good thing we stopped.
Oh,
That's
awesome.
That was funny.
Natural. We should take a picture with
I
this
know.
so we
Oh
can
my
all
God,
be in
yeah,
that's
let's do
hilarious.
that right now. We'll do a
Spence,
picture.
man, pushing the buttons. Way to go. We love you for that.
You're welcome.
Flipping the
Spence is
switches.
my dude.
Should we take a selfie